Hello, hello. Welcome to what is it? Once again, this is my from the car segment. What I'm thinking. Today is Thursday. Arsenal returns to Europa League against who are we playing? Sporting Lisbon. Lots of news to go over here. Quickly, I'll try and get as much as I can into this. Got a lot of injuries. Arsenal does. We are basically down. We're just down to our our number one, number nine, but we'll see if he even plays. I don't think he should. I think it's good that Jesus is back practicing. We saw him in the videos yesterday, but there's probably no for me definitely no reason to start him. Um, be nice for him to play, but there's no need. I kind of feel like he should just get back into the fold. Let him go through what I would think is at least a full week of practice before we start thinking about playing him at all. I heard many people say he should play in the U21s before he comes in, and Arteta, I guess, does not do that, right? We've seen Xhaka be out for a while, come back in and play right away, but, there's only one Xhaka. I don't think Jesus is there, and I don't think we want to push that one. So, yeah, good to have him back. I think that he's going to give some kind of, he'll give some influence and some, give some influence to the locker room. They're going to be happy to see him, and they're going to want to play good for him because they know as soon as he's ready to go, somebody's going to have to sit. So why not go out there and play out, right? What else we got going on? Since we're down basically all our nines, essentially, Martinelli most likely will start up top, so that's fine for me. Who plays on either side of him? Is it time? Is it time that Saka sits? Let Milsworth Rowe and Reece play. They both played in the last match. Milsworth Rowe came off early. I believe that was just basically based on he was just on a time restriction. But be good to have both of them out there playing, starting. Reece Nelson hopefully can continue with the form that he's had so far, and hopefully put us ahead. That way he doesn't have to come in to save us. He can just put us ahead, and then we can just run away with it. And then if need be, bring Saka on basically to finish it up, right? But be nice if those two can get in there, get a 60-70 minutes of good football before we start thinking about moving things around. What else we got in the midfield? I think Erdegaard did not start and Xhaka did not start. I think, is that right, or do I have it wrong? I think Xhaka definitely didn't start, so I expect to see him play. Erdegaard or Fabio Vieira probably should play in this one. Partey, it's most likely going to start because Jorginho, I think, started in the last one. So, get him going. I understand Arteta's thinking behind all of this. That's why we don't rotate as much, is that he wants to keep the flow going, but he needs to be able to rotate and keep the flow going in terms of our performances shouldn't dip just because we rotate. But we need to rotate a lot more so that the players know how to, they know how to play. When they sit out for a while, they forget how to play. That muscle memory in a live situation goes away. Arteta hopefully is learning that. I can see hopefully, maybe we'll get some subs at halftime, maybe take advantage of that, for those players that are on minutes restrictions or whatnot, and take advantage of an extra substitution period. So on that back line, I expect Ben White to start since he didn't start the last one. Zinchenko probably should sit out. Tomiyasu. Got Tierney is out anyways, right, with an illness. Everybody's hopefully it's just an illness. Most people think, but he should. Hopefully he'll be back. We're gonna need him regardless of whether he's staying or going in the summer. But we definitely need Tierney as part of our rotation and in goal. Oh, wait, before that, our center back pairing, hearing a lot about Kiwior playing, and is Arteta going to have Kiwior and Holding play? I seriously doubt that. I think that would be a little bit too risky for Arteta at this point. I don't think Holding and Kiwior would be able to keep. I think that might be a bit of a risk for me. Having a newbie in there with Holding in there. Yes, Holding is one of the senior players, but the levels that we're talking about when you drop from Saliba and Gabriel to what we have right now, we're unaware of Kiwior, but it'd be nice for him to play with a starter. So maybe Kiwior and Saliba will play. because they're both. One nice thing about both of them is they're both really speed. There's a lot of speed to their game, so even if they make a mistake, I think they can recover. So that might be a good thing to have. We just need to be a little bit more aggressive when we make that recovery, as we saw from Saliba many games ago. But otherwise, I think that might be a good way to go. Holding is not as he doesn't have the speed as much as those two, so that might be a way to go. In goal, Turner should get a start, but I was listening to a couple of shows this morning on my drive in, that might be a little tough for Arteta to do that with a center back pairing in front of him. That would be new or just would not be our starting. So probably see Ramsdale in goal again. I think Turner's just, I think Turner's kind of getting punished because we did get out of those cup matches a little too soon. But he's shown that he can go in there and play. So I would think if Arteta's trusting, he should be able to make that move with no issues. Otherwise, that's it for going into this game. My hope is that Arteta comes in, not Arteta, but Arsenal comes in and they just grind out a result. If they get that first goal, and hopefully they can jump on the second goal after that, and then hopefully control the match and run away with it. Otherwise, hopefully they grind out at least a draw so they can go back home with an opportunity to play with a much stronger team and then maybe finish them off at home. But we're going to have to play both anyway, so why not, try to get as many goals as you can now, and then the last game you basically might be able to play some of your reserves. So that might be cool as well. This weekend we play against Fulham. I believe hopefully Tierney will be back healthy. Jesus will be another day or two into this recovery, response, so maybe he'll get to play against Fulham. Partey and I think all around we should be fine. Trossard, I'm not sure about when he'll be back. Sounds like he'll be out for a bit, so he'll probably miss the Fulham match as well. So yeah, it's gonna be Arteta's going to have to manage this thing, but as I say, I think he's always going to pick his strongest. That's all he does. Players that need to come out will rest, but otherwise he'll go strong. And that's the way he's going to have to do it from here on out. We'll just see our strongest 11 going here on out and try to win this thing on the field of play, and then maybe at the end basically put our feet up. That'd be nice, but I don't think we're going to do things easy. So we're just going to have to grind one, but I hopefully we'll be able to put ourselves in situations where we don't have to stress at the end of matches like we have over the last month or so. I don't enjoy the 90-minute goals from some certain situations, so hopefully we finish them off. Anything else? Oh, yes, that team gets battered everywhere they go, and they got battered again. They needed to score at least one goal just to at least, see if they can make it into the next round. They couldn't do that. I mean, when you've got one of the top scorers in their career, in an English career, you would think he'd be able to get one goal. He did put a header in that looked like it might be going in, but the goalkeeper saved it. Otherwise, you would expect them to play with a little bit more urgency. That didn't happen, and they're out of Champions League, so it sounds like another no trophy season for them. We still have 2 opportunities to go to trophy. Hopefully, I would be nice if we could all get both of them. That'd be a really good way to cap off this season, but we'll just try to get one game at a time. Anything else going on? I think that's really it in the news today. But yeah, let's see what we do tonight. Come on, you Gunners! And as I like to say, life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride, and we'll see you on the next one. The next from the car segment will be in a different parking lot. I'll probably be feeling a little bit different because it'll be like I'll be a couple days in to my new job. So there you go. Talk to you guys later, and have a good one.